Hello everyone and welcome back to the wonderful world of an emergency response Liberty County public server. Now that is not exactly why we're starting off today's video in a public server, but today we're doing some photoshopping challenges inside of ERC. Now I got my recording server to go ahead and suggest things to photoshop into ERC, and some of these things are quite strange. But anyways, let's get started with today's video here. I'm not the best at Photoshop, but let's just give it a try, shall we? Here, if you do enjoy today's video, please do consider subscribing, as it would help out the channel a lot, and let's get started with today's video. So as you can see in my recording server, I just made this quick channel called ERC Photoshops, and we've got some very lovely suggestions. So let's get started with these here. We're going to be doing the best ones today. So the first one, Photoshop the new ANPR system. Now I actually did that last night, so I'll put a picture on screen now and a little recording of me doing that there. I think it doesn't look too bad here. It doesn't exactly look as good as I think it could do, but possibly if I were to redo this again here, I'm not going to, but maybe in the future if I do redo it again, definitely add on a couple more information here. So it's almost like a mini MDT, and I think something like that could be very nice. But I think overall it turned out pretty well here. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a rating of that of probably I'd say 7 out of 10. I think for my first Photoshop, 7 out of 10, it's not too bad. What in the world? New police self-driving Tesla, and Photoshop a new Tesla and you're driving it. Good luck. So not only do I need to Photoshop a Tesla, but I also need to Photoshop the interior of a Tesla with me inside that Tesla, and it's a police Tesla driving itself. Oh dear me. Now I've actually got this photo flaunt. One of my administrators actually made this I think around a year ago, and it's actually pretty well done here. You can see on the right there's all the YouTubers inside the car, which I like that little detail. But basically it's very hard to actually get a Tesla inside of Photoshop. Let's give it a go here. It may not have an interior, but let's give it a go nonetheless. The problem with these Tesla photos is either they are just with the doors open. I need one like of it driving. Like these ones are decent, but I need one of it actually driving here. The problem is the angle, so I think I'm gonna have to take a new photo to try and match the angle. It needs to be at kind of like a 30-degree angle, because some of these photos are not at all in the right places. So I think this one, actually in the ground, and that one, probably some of these will be my best shots. So let's go ahead and give that a go. Okay, instead I'm just gonna go and find a good Tesla and then match the angle of the road to fit that, because I think that's the only way I'm actually gonna get this to look good here. Let's see here. That actually doesn't even look too bad right now. Alright, so we definitely need to scale this down here. How big is a car in here? So it's definitely bigger than me, but we'll make it a bit in the distance there. It's annoying that this car is driving on the wrong... No, never mind, they're not driving on the right side. Forgive me. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, we're going to have to do some professional photoshopping to make this actually fit in here, but this is... Okay, this is a bit awkward, I can tell you this. Actually doesn't look too bad there, I'm guessing. I didn't exactly do much to Photoshop it in, but it doesn't actually look too bad. Like the shadow actually works pretty well. If the shadow was over here, it would look a bit better, but I could probably do that real quick. I think we leave it without a shadow. I think that actually looks as good as we're gonna get it, I think. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Photoshop a GUI for a manual and automatic driving system in ERC. Haven't we already got that? We've got a manual and automatic. All you need to do is press N. So I'm not really going to do that here, but yeah. Photoshop Thor saying, imagine making good idea. Oh dear me, this looks absolutely the weirdest thing in ERC I've ever photoshopped. Okay, great. Swiftly moving on. Alright, let's have a look here. Imagine making good ideas. Alright, well, yep, Thor said that. Photoshop NPC in ERC. Put a player in ERC? I'm not sure. Photoshop a custom light bar into game. I like this one. Alright, let's get started. So, first we got to customize. We'll go ahead and do this here. You can leave most of the lights as they are. I want to just add on some of these though. Let's just go ahead and add on this. Take a picture of the top of this vehicle there, and then we can go ahead and edit on our own custom light bar from the top, because I think that'll be easiest to do. From the sides it's very hard because you need to get the perspective, and I think it would just look more realistic if it was at the top. We need to get somewhere where it doesn't look like the sun is literally beaming down on us. So let's change the volume to default there, and I want to be able to see the lines here, 'cause it's very very bright. So we're in Photoshop. Let's see. Now, I'm experimenting with some things I haven't really used before here. So excuse for my oddness of changing this light bar. Now, I should have probably taken the photo at more of a straight-on angle, I believe, and kind of more heads up. I think this actually works best. If you look at it, okay, maybe a bit further out. Okay, maybe around there. I think this looks half decent. The problem is this shadow. I think it would actually look fine if I had disabled this shadow or make it even less. Because I think this shadow gives away that it's out. Like, if you look at that from afar, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it like that, shall we? We'll leave it like this. Yay, custom light bar. Oh gosh, we gotta turn things around here. Totally Photoshop a pump operations panel for fire department. Oh gosh, how's this? Alrighty, so I need to Photoshop one of these now, do I? Okay, that's a lot of. Alright, well let's give it a try, shall we? Let's give it a try. Let's head over. No, where am I going? I need to go and spawn in a vehicle. So where is this? We're gonna need the tanker. Is that? Should we go and spawn in the tanker? Yeah. And spawn in the tanker here. We'll spawn in the tanker and we can just leave it parked here. Where's the pump? Where do they have pumps on this? Alrighty, and here we go back into Photoshop. Now I think I can actually do a better job at this one than actually photoshopping objects into ERC, mainly because photoshopping objects into ERC haven't really been using Photoshop for that long to actually manage to do this, and especially with the different different angles, it's quite hard for me. So basically I think 2D will be a lot easier for me, and you'll see that as it comes up. I think my 2D photoshopping will be better, and especially maybe linking to the fact that we could have hoses that actually link up to the actual engines themselves. So you could go to the pumps, press E, and then it would actually link up the hoses. I think that would be a pretty neat feature there to ERC. Alright, there we go. So, I have absolutely no idea if this looks correct, like if this is similar to what it would be in real life in terms of the systems they'd have access to. Obviously there'd probably be more things they would be able to change and stuff, but I think this actually doesn't look the worst, honestly. Like, I think this looks pretty good for ERC. Obviously a Roblox game is not going to copy everything 100% like real life. We're not going to have to run over and plug this into a hydrant or anything, but I think this is pretty good. Now, so we have the pump 1, 2, or 3, then, you connect one in. There'd probably be like an E to connect thing in. Then you have the outwards pressure, and then you can enable the flow of water from the enabled ones. I think that works pretty well as a concept there. Let me know what you think, and of course, if you do have any Photoshop suggestions or anything you have made, I'll probably end up making a channel where you can actually showcase off if you do Photoshop anything, but I'm planning on doing a Photoshop competition next week, so make sure you're in my Discord for that. More information will be released soon. Anyways, yeah, let's go on to the next one. So, Photoshop a new GUI for in-game commands. I actually really like this one. I think I could do a pretty good job. Now, this is going to take a while, so I'm only going to do it for some commands. I'm not going to make it for, the whole panel, but let's give it a try here. I'm going to go for a modern design, and one that kind of has all of the things on. I'm just going to do it for the default settings, so kind of all of this here, account minimum age, stuff like this. I should probably also set that here. We'll just set that to 10 days, I guess. Anyways, so we'll just set it for these ones here, and then, yeah, let's just get started on this. Alright, we're going to use some of the assets I used from the other ones just to make this fit nicely here with the kind of ERC style, to make it not too different here. And I don't know why this isn't sizing at all. Okay, there we go, perfect. So yeah, let's get started here and get started on somewhat of a administration panel right in the center there, and we won't make it too fancy, just kind of the basic necessities of moderation here. So here we go, on with the long and tedious process of making this UI. Now I have to say, I can see in the future, by the way, if you didn't know, but anyways, I can see that it does look very, very good at the end, or in my opinion at least. I think this is the best Photoshop I've done of the day, mainly because it's probably quite simplistic, but I think it ended up pretty well. So let me know what you think about this here, because we haven't had an update on the UI in a while. and it would be nice to actually have a UI similar to how it's going to turn out, because I think it's more easier to access if everything's kind of on the same page instead of having to scroll down all the way to the bottom. I think that would probably be a bit easier to access and get between the different sections. But also relating to this, let me know if you do have any suggestions for ERC commands to add. I've seen a lot of people wanting ERC to add a command where private server owners can toggle snow in the server. I don't know how hard that would be. Like, I'm not exactly into scripting too much. I know a tiny bit of scripting, but I'm not an advanced scripter, so I'm not exactly sure how they'd make that happen. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think here. The edit text, I could not get that to center with the boxes, but doesn't look too bad. A bit of the spacing is really off, which I will definitely fix. That really annoys me. But I also think this is pretty good. So yeah, let me know what you think about this here. I kind of copied the same sort of settings, you know, so it does kind of keep the ERC theme, but it's also more compact. So as you can see, all of the default settings are on one page, so it's a bit easier to see and access. I think this would be quite a nice update here. Oh jeez, it's going to take a while to go through this list here. No challenge, what should you do? Try and Photoshop an interior of a 2-story house. By this I mean have transparent windows you can look through, see inside the house, so living room, kitchen. Oh dear me. Okay, I definitely want to do this, but I feel like this is going to take a decent amount of time, let's just put it that way. Alright, so in game, let's just head over to one of the houses and let's just we'll get out a nice car that we can stick in the driveway there. So if we just park up in the driveway there, we'll do like one of the ground floor windows, and yeah, we can do it like this. So let's firstly buy the house. That'll be a good start. Get inside. It's done a really weird glitch. Look at this. What's happened? Everything's so bright. Alright, okay, let's get out my phone again. Lovely, we'll just be at the sink with my phone. Slightly in the way, but that shouldn't matter too much here. We've just got to crop out these windows. Lovely, as you can see. So this one's pretty simple. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than no. The only problem is this massive annoying beam in the middle. Kind of does look a bit creepy, honestly. Okay, what about if we stick it like this? It's really hard to get the angles right here because, yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad there. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good, and we'll just get it so we're holding that. Yeah, I think that isn't too bad. Then I want to go and do this thing here. Alright, there we go. We've got that house there. I think it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks pretty decent for a house that doesn't exactly exist. So yeah, I've got a lot more here to do, and as you can see, like, we've got to Photoshop a plane flying in the sky. I think I did that like a year ago, but yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of suggestions here, and unfortunately I cannot do all of them. So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to be continuing this series onwards. I'm going to do some Photoshop tutorials over this week here, get better, and then hopefully we're going to do a nice big video next week where I go ahead and Photoshop even more suggestions. So if you do have any, let me know in the comments below there. Probably do another video talking about maps, but oh my gosh, there's actually been some really nice map suggestions here. Like, geez, look how big this city is. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is probably like the size of something like Jailbreak. It's probably even bigger. Like, look how big that is. Jeez, that would be, imagine you're over here in the top right and you got to crawl all the way down here in the bottom left. Jeez, that would take you a good 10 or so minutes to get there. The server rules tab, that is very nice. There's been a lot of Photoshop suggestions to ERC, but yeah, I do like that, server rules. That'll be a pretty nice thing, so, you know, everyone could go and see the server rules. Let's go to my name is Jeff. Blue lines indicate city area only, suggest player increase count to 45 or 50. If we open this up, like, look, they've detailed everything. They've got all the roads detailed. Look at this, how detailed this is. They've got all of the roads named as well there. That is very, very cool. So, as you can see, where'd they move the police station to? Jeez, where'd the police station go? Alright, whoa. Everything is, like, spread out. So, this, is that the sheriff's office here? Or I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Here's the hospital. That's the hospital. Where's the civilian spawn? I have no clue. I think, is this part of the city here? No, the blue, they said the blue area was the city, but I can't seem to find anything. You've got parking here, That's where the park is. They have like completely reinvented the map. There's a beach. That'd be pretty cool. And then where is everything? I'm completely lost. They've got like the massive city here. It's pretty much like nearly triple, I'd say. How do they do this? Let me know if you do know in the comments. I'd love to see. So there we go. We've got the barn. We've got a couple things the same. Like look how big the barn is in like this area. So this is a normal area. So that goes in here. You've got the prison there. We have, oh yeah, the police station's here, and then it just goes all the way up here. We've got like roads going. Jeez, that map. I have to say, big credit to you two for putting in some massive work to get that map done. We've also got our friend Mike again doing some very nice suggestions and photoshops with the new update. So as you can see, front light options. So we've got grill lights. So you know, you can remove grill lights. That's very nice. That would be super undercover. Then we've got what's this? Oh yeah, civilian number plate. That would be very nice. That would be super undercover. I don't know if they would allow that, but yeah, look at this. That is actually pretty sweet. So you can basically equip the civilian number plates as well to make your car look even more civilian-like, I guess. That's what you could call it. But that would be the ultimate undercover patrol experience. Thank you very much, Mike. You've done us a good job again. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to do some photoshopping myself and, you know, see how good my capabilities are. I've only been using Photoshop for about a month now. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you do enjoy this video. I will be doing another one of these videos in maybe a week or two. So make sure to stick around for that and subscribe if you did enjoy this. I'll also probably be doing a photoshopping challenge, so check my Discord for the information on that. The rest of this week will be filled with me watching Photoshop tutorials so I can get better for next week. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please do consider subscribing, join my Discord server, and let me know in the comments below what I should Photoshop next. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!